Mary lived a simple life in Nazareth. Her days were filled with ordinary chores, caring for her family, and small moments of joy. She was an ordinary young woman, yet within her heart a quiet strength and devotion to God shone brightly. While her life appeared unremarkable to those around her, there was something special in her spirit, something that made her ready for an extraordinary calling. Mary's humility, kindness, and unwavering faith in the Lord set her apart in ways that were subtle, yet profound. From a young age, Mary demonstrated love and care for her family. She helped her parents and siblings, prepared meals, and tended to household chores, always with a joyful and gentle spirit. These acts, though ordinary, revealed the beauty of her character. They were not grand gestures, but they reflected the heart of someone attuned to God's presence, someone who understood that true greatness comes from serving others with humility and love. Mary also experienced the simple joys of youth. She laughed with her friends, played in the streets of her village, and participated in community life. Her presence brought comfort and joy to those around her. In these moments, Mary's ordinary life was a canvas for her extraordinary inner qualities. God often chooses ordinary people whose hearts are pure and ready, rather than those who seek power or recognition. Mary's life exemplified the idea that God values humility, faith, and kindness over worldly achievements. One day, Mary's ordinary life changed forever. The angel Gabriel appeared before her, bathed in a soft and radiant light, delivering a message that would transform her destiny. She was chosen to bear the Son of God. The news astonished Mary. She felt fear, confusion, and awe all at once. Yet, amidst the shock, Mary listened, understood, and responded with trust. "I am the servant of the Lord. Let it be to me according to your word." Her willingness to accept this divine mission, despite the unknown challenges ahead, revealed a courage that went far beyond her years. Mary's response was not merely compliance, it was a profound act of faith. She trusted God fully, understanding that His plans were greater than her own understanding. In saying yes, Mary showed that faith is not the absence of fear, but the choice to trust God even when the path is uncertain. Her courage teaches us that ordinary lives, when guided by trust and devotion, can become the vessels of extraordinary purposes. She shared the angel's message with Joseph, her betrothed. Together, they faced uncertainty and societal judgment with honesty, love, and faith. Their mutual trust enabled them to navigate the challenges ahead. Mary's relationship with Joseph illustrates that extraordinary callings often require support, communication, and shared faith. Even ordinary people, when united in purpose and trust, can fulfill remarkable roles in God's plan. Mary traveled to visit her cousin Elizabeth, carrying the extraordinary news of her divine role. In her journey, Mary displayed humility, determination, and devotion. She brought joy to Elizabeth, and her presence reminded all that extraordinary lives are often built on everyday acts of service and love. By helping and inspiring others, Mary's ordinary deeds became extraordinary expressions of her faith. Even as she faced doubts and societal scrutiny, Mary remained steadfast. Her courage in the face of judgment demonstrates that greatness is not determined by public approval, but by the strength of the heart and the depth of faith. Mary nurtured Jesus through his early years, attentive and loving in ordinary moments that became sacred. Her care, devotion, and guidance shaped the life of the Savior, showing that extraordinary impact often begins in quiet, unnoticed ways. Mary's life continued to reflect humility and devotion. She comforted, guided, and inspired those around her. In the Nativity, her humility radiated light, and her faith illuminated the world. Mary embraced her extraordinary role fully, yet she remained grounded in love and simplicity. Through prayer, reflection, and steadfast courage, she navigated moments of sorrow and joy alike, teaching that true greatness lies in faithfulness and humility. Mary's courage was most evident during Jesus' crucifixion. She stood by him in sorrow and despair, demonstrating that faith shines brightest in the darkest moments. Her unwavering presence and trust in God's plan became an enduring example of devotion, resilience, and love. Mary's life teaches us that ordinary people, through acts of humility, faith, and courage, can achieve extraordinary significance in God's divine plan. Reflecting on her journey, Mary understood the beauty of her ordinary life, transformed into an extraordinary purpose. Her example inspires generations, showing that faith, humility, and courage are the true measures of greatness. God chose Mary because she possessed a heart willing to serve, hands ready to act, and a spirit fully devoted to Him. In her ordinary life, God saw the extraordinary, and through Mary, the world witnessed the power of faith, love, and humility. Mary's story continues to inspire millions across the world. It reminds us that God often chooses ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things. The secret lies not in social status, education, or power, but in a willing heart, a humble spirit, and unwavering faith. Mary's life exemplifies how ordinary acts of love and devotion can carry divine significance, transforming the world in ways that seem quiet, yet profoundly powerful. Why did God choose Mary? Because He values hearts that are humble, spirits that are faithful, and hands that are ready to serve. Mary's extraordinary role began with her ordinary life, showing that anyone who trusts, loves, and obeys God can fulfill a divine purpose far greater than themselves. Through Mary, we learn that ordinary lives, when offered with faith and love, can shine with extraordinary light, touching generations and inspiring hearts across the world.